Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the Coffee Company. We are back after our small hiatus. It's a lovely sunny day here in Woodford. And yeah, we're just going to have a chat. We might only have a short stream today. We might not do the full 2 hours. But it's going to be good stuff. It's going to be good stuff. Oh, no, I don't want Adobe to open. Yeah, it's probably only going to be short. Oh, it's really sunny. I have to. Oh, there we go. Oh no, if I lean back here, the sun is glowing. It's glowing. We're going to welcome whoever's in the chat this morning. We got Mr. Carterman Farming Simulator saying afternoon, Ben. Hope you had a good holiday and afternoon chat. Yeah, yeah. Holiday was great. We'll get into the holiday in a second. Mr. Carl Simpson has come over saying, afternoon, Ben. Dermot has just finished. Yeah, I don't know why they went for so long. They went on for well too long over there. Slightly worried. Yeah, they went on for well too long over there. Mark Cousins is in the chat saying, big up, Ben. Forgot to ask how was your holiday? My holiday was lovely. My holiday was very, very nice. I'm a bit sore. I'm still trying to get over some of the bumps I had. But yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Thanks for asking, Mark. Yeah. It's good to be back. It's good to be back in my little coffee shop / roastery. But it was really nice to be away from it all. Be away from a lot of the stuff that's happening at the moment. It's really good to just be away with a couple of family friends, a couple of members of my family, just eating some decent food, and just blowing out some steam, because that's what you have to blow out some steam when you're skiing. It's taught me a lot about myself skiing in terms of I need to get better. If I'm going to do that more often, I need to physically take lessons. So the next time we possibly go, I think, which will be probably next year, if possible, I have to get an instructor. I have to do some lessons. We were skiing with my dad's one of my dad's best friends, and his daughter and his son, and his son's wife, his daughter-in-law, and they are far better than us. Mostly because they go more often than us, but secondly because they take, even though they're much better than us, they're still taking lessons. How can we get better? How can we do this? How can we do that? How can we turn? They've got no fear. They've got no fear going down that slope. Whereas as soon as I can't, I've gone mild panic attack. They've got no fear. They're much better than us. They've got much better technique than us. They're thinner. Well, they're not thinner than me. I was the thinnest of the bunch. But that's because they're just much better skiers than us. Fitter, less scared, and they've got more. They're just better. They're just better than us. But how's everyone been whilst I'm away? Have you all you guys been good? How's everyone doing? I hope all is well in the chat. I'm going to turn down the music slightly. Still wincing in my arm. I managed to injure the only muscle that I use regularly, which is my right arm, which is what I use to make coffee, which is really annoying actually. It was on a button lift where it was it's one of the more steep button lifts. My brother went off just fine. Yeah, never go dry slide. Always try and find a snowy one. You've got to get lessons though. You can't just go, you've got to get lessons. So I was on this button lift. My brother went up fine. And so I started skiing towards this button, which the button is just basically, it's a pole, you put it in between your legs and it drags you up the hill. I put my arm on this button to grab the thing. And unlike my brother, who seemed to have like 5-10 seconds for it to start going, this one, as soon as I had it in my arm, it went like straight forward. She almost yanked my arm out of my socket. It was like, it hurt. So I'm going up the hill. Fuck me, I've got no control. Luckily, I managed to be able to hold it. But yeah, so that is why my arm is in pain. Injured that on the second day. So yeah, that was really painful. I felt it rip, just my tendon in my arm. It just went. So that was very painful. Right, should we have a coffee, guys? We're 10 minutes in. It's time for a coffee, I think. I'm actually going to try. Where is it? Try my new batch of 105E, which I roasted on the 1st of March. We're going to give it a go. Because I haven't tried 105E for a while. The joys of skiing, I would probably injure myself before I even get to... Yeah, it happens, Carl, it happens. There are certain things I really need to do differently. Do need to spend a bit of money. Next time I go, I definitely need my own pair of ski boots. Because I've got really flat feet. So whatever I do, because I've got flat feet, whatever I do, my feet will not be comfortable in a ski boot. Especially if they're not moulded to my feet. As much as I have my own orthotics, which I wear all the time, which I put in the ski boots, my ankles were just screaming at me from day 2. Great, day 1 they were fine. It was a bit rubby, but not too bad. When it came to day 3, my ankles were screaming at me. They were not comfortable. I couldn't physically, because you need your ankles to be able to push down into your ski boot. I need to have my own ski boots. And that's just about it. If I don't have my own ski boots, I'll never be comfortable. I've got to have physical boots made for me. Or the linings at least. Which is probably alright actually, because both my brother and my father both have their own ski boots. see how this goes. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Bang on. Right. How's everyone today? Is everyone good? I can see there's only 2 people in the chat today. That's a bit unfortunate. Oh well. What's everyone been getting up to the last few days? Oh. Right, let's try this coffee. Yeah. Yeah. Very tasty. Indeed. Oh. Playback error. Are we not live? Is the stream still working for everyone? Let us know, because I'm having trouble bringing up the stream on my computer. Is everyone still alright? Is everyone still here? Everyone still here? Everyone still good? It still says we're streaming. Cartman saying, went on my allotment yesterday and planted a heap of wild meadow grass and flowers ready for the spring. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Yep, stream is working for me. Anyway, cool. Lovely to see you in here, Jason Bell. Hopefully you're having a good day, sir. Stream is working, so it's just on my end on YouTube. Anthony Gray's in the house. Anthony's here. Let's get that message up. Hello Ben, nice to see you. Nice. Hey everyone, I hope you had a good skiing trip. Aiken, hope Tottenham don't bring you down. Stream I've just come on. Seems fine. Awesome. Awesome. Lovely to see you in here, Anthony. Hopefully you're well as well. Yes, I am a bit achy. I did have a very good trip. Some ups and downs on the slope, but need to do a bit of improvement skiing wise. I need to start. If I go back, I've got to have lessons. I've got to have an instructor. And I've got to teach myself to not have so much fear when I'm doing it. Because I did some pretty bold ski slopes in terms of the snow was not good out there. It needed new snow. The resort we were on, they were desperate for new snow. So we went down a blue run from Courchevel. It's the bottom of 1850. And Truth saying big up everyone, God bless. Lovely to see you in here, Truthy, as always. So we went on the bottom of 1850 Courchevel, we went down to 1550. There's a blue slope down there, which is a green. It's a blue usually. It's pretty steep, but not too bad. But because it was so sunny that day, the snow on it went from being quite warm to relatively cold. So the snow actually got really slushy and really icy. So there were just big lumps of snow you were trying to ski through. And that was not easy. It was really steep, and it was you could not turn at all on this snow. I was skiing with my brother and my dad at this point. My dad almost got taken out by a snowboarder. I almost got taken out by the same snowboarder. Plus, there was a guy on a sledge. A sled. So a guy was going down a hill on a sled with like the handlebars to turn and such. I almost got, he fell out of his sled and the sled was still going down the hill, like 50, 60 mile an hour or something stupid like that. Going high speed, very fast. If that had hit me, I would have been very hurt. So that coming behind me, could barely turn at all, couldn't turn. So it got to the point where I was able to go. It got to the point where I could see the end of the slope going down into 1550, and I put myself in a position was like I'm either going to fall over or I'm going to fall over. So what I had to do is I just had to ski into a point where I'm just going to fall over, but fall over without hurting myself. So that's what I did. I just slid, I went off, and I went off the slope. Just went off on my side. It's the only way I could turn off that slope. It was pretty. It was not fun. Some of the slopes were not fun at all. There were some really tricky, some tricky bits, and very busy tricky bits. Tricky bits are fine for me because I just go around really slowly because I'm not that great. I'm not a good skier at all. But if there's 100 people behind you, it's because you're thinking, if it's difficult for me, it's probably going to be slightly difficult for them as well. So you never know where people are. People skiing behind you. It's very not great. Anthony saying, Neitha's line dancing, then a naughty McDonald's this afternoon. She'll catch you late tomorrow afternoon towards the end, but back on time Wednesday. She misses your streams when can't see it. It's a shame, but yeah, it's always lovely to see Neitha, and if she's here, it's a blessing. So it's great stuff. Anthony saying, sounds like an adventure. Yeah, it was an adventure. I just need to get better. There's some very therapeutic parts of skiing. When you're going up like a drag lift, and it's like a really easy drag lift, but a long, easy one that's going up the hill, and you're just like letting the pole do its work, and it's just pulling you up the hill. And it's just so lovely. Just like look over the slopes, look over the mountains, the clear air, no noise. It's great. Or just as good. If you're going down a long, flat, quite fast slope that you don't really need to turn on because it's like really not... Just going down a hill and you're just letting the gravity take you, that's lovely. Because you don't need to like turn to take energy off of you and have to turn and... Or even if you're going through like a foresty path and you're just like got trees on both sides of you and you're just going quite relatively easy, turning here and there just to take some of the extra energy off of the... It's lovely. There are some really great parts of skiing, which is what the part of skiing I like is the really nice parts that are very easy and just therapy for the brain. But I don't like to think too much. When I overthink, it becomes a problem for me. I've never skied. Do you know how much the equipment has changed over the years, i.e. the material? It's got a lot better. You don't have to spend a lot of money for ski equipment now. I mean, the jacket, I wore a Willy Finder, which was only £250. I wore full, it's the most important part of skiing are the boots and the skis. It's the most important part. And they've changed drastically since they've got, everything's lighter, it's stronger, and it's more comfortable. Equipment is much more comfortable now than it used to be. And there's a lot more people doing ski stuff because it's a much more popular sport. So you can get some really good deals on stuff. But equipment is so you can get the way to do it is you get a deal with the hotel you're staying at, because most hotels on ski resorts have their own ski room. So when you book your hotel, always book your hotel where you get a free pair of boots and a free pair of skis with your stay. That's part of the reservation. and then they do everything for you. They make sure you're as comfortable as physically possible. But in terms of bikes, skis are still very expensive. Getting a good pair of skis, because they last forever, for the most part. If I go to, Salomon Sports. A good pair of skis will set you back minimum £500. Minimum. So Salomon is one of the better ones. Yeah, they're all £600 and up. This one's £540, all mountain skis. But you don't need to buy your own skis. You don't need to. You just need to hire them. You just need to know when you go skiing the first couple of times, you'll figure out what you like. And then if you do want to eventually buy your own pair of skis, you can. I would prefer if you bought your own boots and had them fitted properly to your feet. That's the way to do it, and then just hire the skis. And then just knowing what you like. I wasn't the fan of the skis I was given. For me, they were too sticky. They were too sticky. Every time I tried to brake, they were trying to stick to each other. So they were totally the wrong skis for me. They were more intermediates rather than beginner skis. And at this rate, I probably needed beginner skis. Need something really soft and not too difficult. Yeah, but that's mostly the change throughout the years. Things are lighter and they're stronger, which is better. It's not so difficult to walk about and hold skis now. But definitely, if I go again, I need to invest in some ski boots. So these are price of skis plus the bindings. This is a decent pair for £500. 370. Not bad. That's the real question though, if you're buying your own skis. Once you get into buying, do you want different bindings? Are you going to go with bog standard bindings, the ones the skis come with, or do you want something, a binding that suits you better? You can customise everything now. It's a bit like tennis rackets. They're lighter, strung different, totally different from Borg, McRow and Connors. Yeah, they're just better. They're better quality. They're better strength, they're lighter, they're stronger. I definitely need to talk. There's a shop in Wembley. I need to go there. You need to book them like 2 months in advance, and then they can get you anything you need. which would probably be very handy for me because of my terrible feet. Because my feet are really thin at the front, but really quite thick at the back. And they're a strange shape because I've got flat feet. Let's see what the shop's called. I should be able to find it. Shop. Wembley. What's it called? One Below Zero, maybe? I think this is the one. Possibly, I'm not sure. Those are some cool skis though, bloody hell. Don't like the colour though. I like the green. That's the thing I did like about the skis I had. They were cool and green. And they said Atomic on it. A bit warm in here today. Even in the t-shirt I'm a bit warm. Probably a good thing actually. We do have we have the skylight open today, which is nice. What was the average outside temperature? About 3 or 4 degrees. It was relatively cold, relatively warm. I didn't get sunburn, which is good. But it was nice. It was a really nice temperature. It wasn't too cold, and it wasn't too warm. It was really lovely temperature out there. It was warm. It was cold enough that you wanted your jacket on whilst you're skiing. But it was warm enough when you sit down for a drink, you can take your helmet off and then your gloves and you can just sit there and enjoy yourself. Didn't need too many layers. It was really nice. It was a really good temperature. It was a really good temperature. I did always wear a couple, like an extra layer. I always wore 3 layers: an under layer, my t-shirt, and then an over layer under my ski suit. Because I wore my willy finder, which was always funny. The temperature was lovely. When you're hurtling down the hill and it's like really nice temperature, it's really great. If it's really freezing cold, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. So it's about 3-4 degrees maybe. In the evening it was quite cold. Background music, nice. I've swum into 3 degrees set towards the temperature. Yeah. You do sort of want it to be slightly colder though, like 1-2 degrees. So you want good snow. You don't want the snow to melt. As soon as the snow melts on the top layer, it can be a bit tricky. What was that? Yeah, I like the background music as well. Background music's lovely. It's really calm. It's calming. Googling this thing. I was told they use fake snow. But apparently a lot of these ski resorts are, because they don't know what the weather's going to be, they're farming snow. They're like pushing snow, like excess snow to like the tops of hills, so they can use it for next year. That's smart. As well as using like snow machines. What have you been doing whilst I've been away, Anthony? Do you know anything interesting? To clean under my coffee machine later. There isn't so much time today. Not got a lot of time. Not now, everyone, but later. And Ben, as you were away, do check Sean back to show what he's doing. What Spalls took whilst on his walks with his dog. Big up to him, me and Aoife. Okay. I saw one of his episodes. I saw one of them. That's good on Sean. Good to see him doing something new. It's very different what he's doing, which is quite fun, really. Oh. Sean always comes up with some great ideas for his show. He's always got some interesting idea. But obviously not now, because we don't want people to leave the stream. Ooh, that smells really lovely. Oh. I actually need to text Sean. I really should text him to let him know that I like his show. I think it's great. Obviously I can't at the moment. I'll text him after the stream. Ability. Paste, ability, beginner. Let's have a look. Let's see what they got. That's not one. That's why I said not now, everyone. Yeah. You're grand, Anthony, you're grand. That's not a bad price. Horrible colour. I hate the colour. Interesting, you can buy these skis on Snow and Rock for 2,975 quid and it don't even come with the binders. What's the point? Who's got that much money? Catman Jess is in the house. Hello, Ben. Hope you had a great holiday. It looked like a lot of fun. Yes, it was, Catman. Yes, it was. I had everyone's favourite thing this morning, the dentist. I've got to go to the dentist tomorrow. It's going to suck. It's probably going to complain. Hope everyone in the chat is doing well. Hopefully your dentist appointment went that well, Catman. Hopefully it went well. Hate the dentist, touch wood. Since I got a sonic toothbrush, I haven't needed anything done on the checkups. Yeah, I hate dentists. I use, because of my colitis, my teeth are really weak because it's inflammation. So your gums are always inflamed. Every part of your body's inflamed. So I always have massive teeth problems, as well as drinking too much Coca-Cola. Probably used to drink, well, I still do. Drink too much beer, too much sugary stuff, which comes with the lack of energy. With colitis, you have a lot of fatigue. So to fix that, when I was a kid, I was drinking lots of Coca-Cola, as you do. So yeah, it sort of ruined my teeth. But as well was having weaker teeth because of the colitis. He seems happier with them recently, but I think he's going to be pissed off with me tomorrow. I don't floss enough. I need to be flossing every day. Who has the time? Yeah. He's probably going to be annoyed about my teeth. I've got an excuse this time. I've had 2 flare-ups in the last 6 months. I think he can give me a bit of a wide berth. Stays. Whoa. Excuse me, everyone. Sneeze again. He should give you some more. Yeah, he should. I've got enough health problems. Let's wash your hands. All is well. Good stuff. Good stuff, that Catman Jess. It should be alright though. I have got... My teeth do feel quite clean. I do need to visit the hygienist though. It's probably one of the thing he's probably not going to be annoyed about my teeth because I've got a lot better at cleaning them. With the medicated stuff plus my electric toothbrush that I do very well. He's going to be annoyed that I haven't seen the hygienist, which is fine. I probably need to get the rest of my wisdom teeth out as well. Because apparently, although everyone keeps on saying I've got a big mouth, apparently my mouth is actually quite small. So I need to remove all the... So I had this one removed. I had this wisdom teeth removed. And apparently the wisdom teeth in my mouth are causing my mouth to judder. Because there's a lot of pressure on the nerve. So I need to get all 4 of the wisdom teeth out. And apparently that'll make my mouth a lot easier to deal with. That was fun getting the wisdom teeth done. Or at least the first one. It didn't even put me through the thing, it just yanked it out. Injection, plier, done. Just threw it out. Done. That's fun. I've been using fluoride mouthwash for 7 years and I haven't had any... I had a really bad cavity up here. He was amazed it actually didn't hurt. That's how big the cavity was. I probably need to start using mouthwash. But I use really high fluoride toothpaste. I use Durafat 9000. I think it's what it's called. Or is it Durafat 5000? No, Durafat 5000. I used the highest fluoride toothpaste. I got all my wisdom teeth out at once. It was so relieving. They were causing me joy. Yeah. So I had really bad TMJ in my right side of my, and he believed that was caused by the wisdom teeth. That was one of the most painful 2 days of my life. That was awful. That was awful. Like really bad pain here. So I had really bad TMJ. I still couldn't remember how, but that was bad. So it's one of... yeah. That's what I had. TMJ, it was turning awake. Yeah. It was just pain. It was just pain on my entire side of my face. The average sonic toothbrush, 30,000 strokes a minute compared to the yeah. I used the Oral B one. I bought it. I got. It was a £300 toothbrush, but I got it for 100 off of Boots. That was a steal. It's amazing. It's really good. As well as with the Durafat, you leave it on your teeth for half an hour after you brush. I'll join the TMJ. I've had TMJ, yeah, on and off. It was awful. I fell off the playground slide when I was 4 and landed on my face, smashed my teeth up. They had to be pulled out, and then my adult tooth grew when they were all bent. Yep. I've had trouble with dentists. Yeah, dentists are awful. It was bad. But that's the next thing I need to do. I need to get the rest of my wisdom teeth removed, and then I'll probably have a much nicer time. It'll probably be much easier to clean the rest of my teeth as well. Yeah. Dentist, it's the drilling sound. You would think they could quiet those noises down by now. If you want to laugh on YouTube, look up. Yeah, the best one is the Finding Nemo one. Or even better, if you go to Mr. Bean at the dentist. That's really funny. When he did all his own teeth himself. That was rather funny. Homer Simpson dentist was very funny. We're actually only going to go for another 20 minutes, guys. I actually need to sort out some things. I need to organise some... sort some appointments out. Okay, cool. One foot in a grave. When he ends up a bee in his mouth, he doesn't know it because of the anaesthetic. Yeah. Yeah, they need to bring that back. They can't do comedy anymore. They need the Victor Meldrew style comedian now. Yeah, bring back One Foot in a Grave. I don't even know what wrote One Foot in a Grave. Let's have a look. One Foot in a Grave. David Rennick. Is David Rennick still alive? Can't be. I know he might be. Yeah, that was what was funny about it. It was so, you know, it was classic Victor Meldrew behaviour from Richard Wilson. But it wasn't Victor Meldrew. But really miserable. He's still alive. He's still alive. Is he retired? He must have retired. I know, the producer was Susan Belbin, Esther Malka-Charkham, and Jonathan P. Lerwin. Don't know how to pronounce that name. I know. Well, they can't bring Victor Meldrew back because he's dead. Forgot about that. The actual character, not the actor. The actor's still alive. Oof. Yep. Yep. Oof. Neve would have loved the stream topics dentist. She's got a few stories on that for another day. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Yeah. Oh, my arm hurts. It's a shame Neefa's not here. It's always great to see Neefa in the chat. Can you tell us anything more about your trip, the food, review room, many different nationalities? Yeah. Okay. That's a good way to end the stream. Yeah. It was very difficult, Anthony. It was a very, very unorganised mess. It was the last week of French and Belgian half term. So precisely all the best French restaurants were booked. So only one of the restaurants we went to was a French restaurant in the 4-night trip we went. 3 days, 4 nights. So it was just a very easy trip. It was a very easy trip. Food was excellent for the most part. Mostly because we stuck with Yeah, so we mostly ate at Italian restaurants. Because those were the ones that they were still full. Every restaurant was full. Like, crazy. Even though the prices were stupid. Stupid prices. Food was all good though. We just ate very simply. The best restaurant we went to was a place called Cave de Creux, which is the cave of... I can't remember what Creux means. Cave of something or rather. C-R-E-U-X. Cave de Creux. That was excellent. It was on the top of a mountain. It's a shame I can't share it. That was excellent. My brother had a fondue. I had a lovely steak. Food was excellent. Hella expensive. It wasn't actually the most expensive spot though. View from the room was shocking. The hotel we stayed in was too expensive for its own good. It was for what it was awful really. I like that hotel because it's right on an easy ski slope. You ski in and you ski out. Super easy. It makes it much easier for someone like me to just go, if I'm feeling not too great, it means I can ski down the easy slopes and go straight back to my room. So my dad and my brother could go out skiing a bit more. So from that point of view, it was perfect. But from the price of drinks, price of food, very average for what you're paying. Poor. And many different nationalities. Most of the people were French and Belgian. Just as I thought, there were no Russians. I'm not going to go on to the political side of things because I'm not going to. But Courchevel is usually filled with a lot of Russians, and there weren't any. Which wasn't surprising, to be honest. It wasn't surprising at all. I think we saw one Russian, but I think they were like living in France, like totally, and they were just a normal person, so they weren't anyone important. There's a couple of Italians about, but it was mostly English, French, Belgian. So that was their holidays. It was the English people that didn't want to come for half term, and it was the French and the Belgians half term. So it was still quite busy for the most part. Everything was good. It was very expensive, stupidly expensive. Like when you've got some restaurants offering pizzas at €128. Admittedly, this pizza is a pizza with a white sauce and then white truffle and caviar on the top of it, but still, €128 for one pizza is that's a lot of money. And then €30 for a margarita at some places. Prices are stupid. I don't know if that's because of delivery prices or is it just because they think they can do that. So it's getting a bit, I think skiing prices are going to go through the floor soon because there's going to be a lack of people doing it throughout the year, especially if we carry on the way this current situation is. But I don't want to share a room with my brother ever again. Because we only got 2 rooms. 3 rooms would have been stupid money. Would have been stupid money. So I shared a room with my brother. Me and my brother are 2 very different people. My brother is definitely an early morning bird, and I am definitely a later. I'm an afternoon sort of person. Late morning, early afternoon. That's my. But my brother wakes up at 6:30 on the dot every day. So my brother was up at 6 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, go to bed. So my brother's like, so I wasn't getting my full sleep throughout the entire. Apparently crew means hollow. It's like the hollow cave, something stupid like that. Is there a way you can set it up so people, when neither watch this, they can see the part? Yes. If you look on my screen, it comes up with the live chat. So it will. Usually I answer the questions after. So yeah, you can see the chat on the side of the screen, what people said. If you put it on full screen, that is, you can see it properly. So yes. But yeah, it was just a lovely trip. It was really nice in Courchevel. Ouch. That hurt. Definitely might need to take care of my arm the next couple of days. Rocking a bit. So yeah, it was just a lovely trip. It was lovely to be abroad for the first time in ages. Yep. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. It was good to be abroad. As much as I love this country, I was bored of being in it for 2.5 years without leaving it. To appreciate what you've got to experience other places. And just being in the UK that time, as much as I love going to Dorset and Devon and Cornwall, and we've been to the Lake District and we've been here and there. We've been a few places. Mostly on the south coast, because we love the south coast in my family. Cornwall is definitely our favourite place. If we were going to buy a house somewhere, it would probably be Cornwall. I feel like Cornwall is our second home. Because Cornwall's lovely. I don't know how we'd get around that power dynamic, because they don't like it in Cornwall when you buy a holiday home. They don't like it. So whether we'd buy a house that's off the beaten track, that's like a holiday home that locals don't live, who knows? But I could definitely see myself moving to Cornwall in the next 35 years. Just up in sticks. Cornwall's lovely. It's definitely where I would move to, for the most part. I also love Devon and Dorset. Dorset is lovely. Devon, especially like the Lyme Regis area. I love Lyme Regis. Lyme Regis is beautiful. Jurassic Coast. Decent food. It's the best of everything. And on that note, we are actually going to end the stream early today. Anthony's saying, I love the coast. Yeah, the coast is lovely. Love it. So definitely Cornwall is somewhere we would move to. I think, possibly. On that note, guys, I will see you in the next stream. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day.